He says, "My girlfriend is cheating on me. How would you approach this situation?"
Bruh.
She even got into a mood one night when I was watching your podcast. Well, do you know what? We can stop reading there. You don't need that negativity in your life. Get rid of her, and or tell her to like and subscribe. Long story short, I picked her up last night after she was out drinking with a friend. Brought her home, and she fell asleep with her phone open with Snapchat on next to me. Jeff, did she or did you know her code and go into her phone? I mean, I'm just saying, don't shit a shitter. All right. Anyway. Snapchat was up next to me while I was watching TV. Multiple messages came through on her phone. She always has it on silent and the lock screen to show no notifications, but I've never really noticed her hiding it from me. I barely use Snapchat, so I could be wrong, but one of these men she had a 50-day streak talking with. And next to his name, there was a silent notification icon, which doesn't appear next to anyone on my Snapchat. She had sent him a snap an hour before I picked her up, and again in the morning, there were chats between them shortly after we woke up. I'm guessing he wasn't able to see them. I don't know. There was also another person who she informed me last night that she used to date, that she saw in the nightclub and had taken a photo with. He had sent her a message saying, "What did you just delete?" Apparently she deleted a message, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's how, I don't know. I'm assuming he didn't reply quickly enough, so she deleted it to be safe. The third one I saw was another man who sent her an Insta reel saying, "Do girls be telling their friends about our size?" To which she replied every single time and basically every detail, LOL. Amongst these three, I love their grammar. Young men in America, pay attention to the British grammar, okay? He needs a little counseling, but I got to tell you, I have had no problem reading this email. Anyway, amongst these three was multiple other not so bad messages with other men within the past week, most of them flirting with her and her replying, "Aw, thank you." Okay, if they reply, "Aw, thank you," they're not interested. I'm more concerned with the guy she replied more than "Aw, thank you" to. And continuing general conversation. But also other men who she shut down with, "What don't you understand about I have a boyfriend," in the same time frame. Bro, that just means she wasn't attracted to them. The only time you're her boy, it sounds to me like the only time you're her boyfriend is when she's trying to get rid of a guy. Anyway, here's where the insecurity comes in. I've jokingly mentioned countless times that if she's cheating on me or she's got another guy, to sort of joke with her about how untrusting she is with me, and she's never hesitated. She has told me in the past replies in the past that she replies thanks to people who compliment her. To which I told her I'd rather she didn't even do that, but wasn't really a major problem to me. No, that's not the major problem, Jeff. I'm asking on here because I've not really had any time to process it, and I want some unbiased opinions and also advice on how I should approach her about it, etc. With Christmas coming up, it's pretty shitty timing. Should I hold out and try to get some solid evidence? Either way, she's very stubborn, so when I confront her, I can guarantee I'll just be met with "okay" and no adult conversation. Thanks in advance.
All right, let's break this down cleanly, shall we? You said hyper jealous of you, needs constant reassurance, male attention elsewhere, Snapchat streaks 50 days long, sexual jokes,
going out drinking and making you pick her up,
deletes messages, defensive communication style. What are we talking about here? All right, like Johnny said, that's not love, that's projection. And here's the truth that men avoid. People who fear cheating the most are often projecting their own insecurities. So now, this is an important distinction. If she is smashing someone else, you don't know. All right. But here's the part you do know. She is not behaving like a woman in a relationship does. All right. And that's all the evidence that you need right now. Okay, so here's what you do not do, nephew. Do not investigate further. Do not spy.
You don't need it.
Do not gather proof. Do not argue facts. And most importantly, nephew, don't beg for honesty.
Bruh.
Why? Let me tell you something, nephew. Cheaters don't confess, they minimize. All right. Here's
Yeah, so
how
all those things are like a broken pencil. No point.
here's how you should approach her. All right, let me give you the conqueror's code on how to handle yourself, sir. Calm, brief, and controlled.
Mhm.
All right. I saw stuff on your phone, crossed my boundaries. I'm not interested in competing with other men. I'm falling back. That's it. No debate, no interrogation, no Christmas guilt, and definitely no help me understand. And I'll tell
I
you
mean, to be
right
honest with you,
now, if she gets defensive, that confirms it. She says, okay, that confirms it.
Mhm.
She cries, nephew, that is still not your problem.
by the way,
Love
crying is
without
blackmail.